Okay, folks, I found this not far from where I live, on the side of the footpath. It's a piece of electronic waste. Someone looked like they had a bit of a tanty and threw it on the ground and smashed it, which happens a lot, more than you'd like to think. That people get so angry at technology that they want to smash it. Yeah, really sad. But that's how it's become, folks. Okay, let's see what this technology is. It is a remote control from a television. Oh yes, television indeed. This is what we're interested in, this area here where the card is, where the components are. But basically, yeah, television. I have a lot of use. I'm not really into watching it, but I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9. And I'm trying to get my creative use of the photocopier on there and recognised so I can make money in the future as an artist and not rely on Centrelink because I'm disabled and I don't want to focus on my disability. I want to focus on my ability, and I want to have, you could say, essentially a bit of control over my life, that I can earn money and not have to rely on taxpayers to fund me, to keep me alive and to keep me going. I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news, and it's proving to be really difficult, but I'm going to keep going at it and going at it. And that's come up looking really quite a treat, that piece of electronic, that exposed piece of electronic. But basically I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9 because I'm not just wanting to become a recognised artist in my field, photocopier art. I'm trying to get in touch with a lost partner who I want to marry. I want to marry him as soon as possible because it's getting really lonely and desolate without him. And I'm 50 and I'm not getting any younger. And I struggle to deal with the loneliness that I have and the lack of, control in this that I have over my circumstances. And I really need to get in touch with this person. His name's Luigi, and I'm really longing to see him again. And I just haven't got any, there's no way I can find him. I can't just look him up in the phone book or on social media. He's not out there in those areas. He's missing. I don't know where he is. And I don't think he knows where I am either. I do use the social media a lot, but it's not on its own. It cannot go very far. It has to be It has to be filled out with television, with the 6 o'clock news. And Channel 9 is my choice. Has become my choice. I've done all the other major channels here in Sydney, but I haven't had any response from them. So I'm hoping Channel 9 will have me sorted. This looks really interesting. I do think maybe I might move it down a bit. But it really does get lonely without my partner. I really get very sad and depressed. I do feel depressed by being on my own. I don't feel happy, and I'm not happy being an artist, not being exhibited in any art galleries. I've never had an exhibition in my history as me being an artist. The nerds will inherit the copier world. Yes, I'd like to redesign the photocopier one day as well. So there's a lot of things I want to do, but I can't do them on my own. I can't do them without the help of Channel 9. I need Channel 9's assistance to get my stuff out there. That's what it was meant to be. I think I was meant to make it 400% up here and 300% down here. I could be wrong. I might have done it wrong. I've got memory problems, folks. When I was born, I had a cord around my neck and I came out breech, which means I have problems remembering things, like where I put this original, how I put it on the glass and all that sort of shit. But basically, I'm trying my best to make something of my life, even though I'm disabled and my life looks like a piece of shit at the moment. But basically, I'm trying my best to... I'm going to just look at this original here and just use that as a reference to see where I am with this image. So I want to make it an interesting piece. Fuck. Don't know what I'm doing, folks. But yeah, my memory's shot. I have trouble. I had problems at school learning. I had real major problems learning at school, and I got treated somewhat like a troublemaker as a result, because I just didn't enjoy learning, and it looked as if I was being difficult and rebellious, and I just hated the way, and I've lost my settings, and I just hated the way I was treated like a troublemaker, and it wasn't my fault. You know, I had a cord around my neck when I was born. I came out breech. Oxygen would have been cut off, and it's just really horrible to think why I was treated with such, and I was teased and bullied mercilessly by the students, and I just couldn't get along with hardly anyone. And basically, yeah, it was hell on earth, almost. And basically, I also believe I have high-functioning autism, which, like the birth trauma, was never diagnosed. But apparently there was no classification for high-functioning autism back in my school days. So I have to let them off the hook for that. But they could have diagnosed my intellectual disability, which has caused me so much grief at school. And the high-functioning autism, what it caused, the social problems. High-functioning autism was, for your information, was formerly known as Asperger's syndrome. And basically, yeah, I got treated really badly for both those disabilities, and basically, it just drove me nuts. I just didn't know how I could just please anyone at school. I just couldn't please anyone, the teachers, the other students. Yeah, everyone was on my case. And I'm trying, that has thrown me off course, in effect, because I could have been with Luigi earlier, and I could have found him, and we could have got together and gotten married, but because I believe the teasers, bullies, and the people at church who also discriminated against me, I felt they were right, that it was me that was the problem, and I believed in those bitches. And I say, screw yous all, fuckwits. You fucking idiots from church and from school. And the thing is, people from church should know better, because they're supposed to love everyone. You know, they're supposed to care about people less fortunate, not fucking put them down, just like the bullies themselves at school. So, you know, I need to get on the 6 o'clock news and have this shit put behind me, folks. I need to have this shit put behind me. I can't do that unless I go on air. I need to go on air to find where my partner is and to put the past behind me and to prove my enemies wrong. Even my dad and my brother hate my guts. They hate me, God. God? Is there a God? I wonder, folks. Even though I'm a Christian, sometimes I wonder, why does God do this? Why does God do that? Good question, folks. Good fucking question. No, I don't go to church anymore, folks. I don't fucking like church. I don't feel a sense of belonging. I feel lonely. I still feel that same rejection plus. I don't feel like I really belong. I don't feel a sense of camaraderie or fellowship, as they call it, fellowship. I don't feel fellowship anymore, folks. I've given up. I haven't given up on my faith, but I've given up on my social network at church. I've given up on hanging out with people. I just want to be with my partner, Luigi. I really miss him. He's the only one I want. He's the only one I care about. I don't care about all the rest, and I can't do it without the help of television. So I need television to help get me on my way to finding where Luigi's gotten to, because I get so lonely, and the past talks to me. It keeps making me feel like I'm being teased without being teased. And my dad and my brother look at the past and see the past when they look at me, so I have to stay away from them, not talk to them, because they talk like shit. They're fuckwits. They don't care how much they hurt me. They just fucking want a piece of me, and that's it. And I really need to get on television to put this shit to bed, to put this shit away. This stuff that causes loneliness and desolation. I need to put it apart, put it to bed. I need to put it away. Otherwise I'll go mad. I just get so lonely and so desolate without Luigi. And as an artist, I'm not getting recognised for my contribution to the arts. I'm a photocopier artist and I'm proud of it, but I don't get any art exhibitions or recognition. I haven't had any art exhibitions or any kind of due recognition. I can't make money out of this art. I don't want to be on Centrelink forever, Channel 9. I'm addressing this to you, Channel 9. I don't want to be on Centrelink. I don't want to be a taxpayer's burden. I don't want to be worrying about having to ration my showers and my use of my lights. I don't want to be thinking like that. I want to fucking be free of all that. I want to be making money doing what I'm good at and what I'm passionate about. Not working in a disability workshop, which is like a sheltered workshop. If we use an old terminology, it's called what's now known as an ADE, an Australian Disability Enterprise. And while they're really nice people there, it still isn't the ideal place for a smart and intelligent, otherwise, parts of my brain don't work. And those parts of my brain get recognition because I can't work in a normal job and I can't earn a normal wage. And it really is. It's horrible. I hate it. I just want to work with my talent. I want to make money as an artist, but I don't know where to start because I don't have a fucking curriculum vitae like most artists have. Most artists have what's called a CV, a curriculum vitae, which shows where you've exhibited and what you've done and what your education was and all that sort of shit. I don't have that. Now this is on a bit of an angle though. This is on an angle. It's hard to tell which way it's angled. But yeah, I really need to get in touch with this Luigi. And I can't be alone much longer. Loneliness kills, folks. Make no mistake. It kills like 20, not 20, it's actually 15. They say it's 15 cigarettes a day. That's what loneliness can do to a person, folks. It can kill. It can literally kill somebody. It's a killer. It's more killing than heart disease and obesity. It's really horrid. And I'm smoking those. Fuck, I lost my settings. I've lost my fucking youth. I'm 50 now, and I could have married Luigi when I was as young as... I'm trying to remember how big I had this going at. See, I'm not good at remembering this shit, folks. I just lost my settings. But basically, I'm really trying to get on the 6 o'clock news. I really need to get in touch with Luigi. I need to get my art recognised instead of being put away in cupboards and in plastic boxes, which I've got heaps of. Trying to get these demos recognised as viable works of art. It's really difficult trying to do that, folks. Trying to get recognised when no one's helping, no one cares. No one in power has the fucking care for a person like me. A person like me is treated like a fucking pissant. No control from me. Forget about giving me a remote control for life. My life is controlled by circumstance, by the rich and the fucking powerful who've got money and they don't care about people like myself who are less fortunate than they are. Fuck, I hate that shit, folks. Why is everything so wrong? Why is it, and if there really is a God, you know, folks, just for argument's sake, I don't know how people, churchies indeed, they fucking ought to hang their heads in shame. Some of the people I used to know, they deserted me when I needed them most. I was living in a ghetto of a what was then a housing department place, and I was living in a place that was more like a ghetto than a home, and it was scary, and I was all by myself, and I couldn't. It was really scary, folks. Very fucking scary. Trying to wonder what we're doing with this piece. Don't know what to do with it, folks. This one's out of my control. Get it? Fuck. Out of my control. Yeah, but I'm really struggling to accept my life as it is. You know, that everything that I do is controlled by my past. But I don't want my past to control me, folks. The past can go fuck itself. Go to hell, past! Fuck you! And the people who fucking made my past come to life. The people from school, the people from church, bitches, bastards, fuckwits, scum. Just because they fucking go to church does not make them saints. Fuckwits. Sorry, folks. I really am so fucking sorry. I'm disillusioned. I don't feel any affection towards my fellow Christians. Most of them, I just put their heads down the fucking toilet. Fucking assholes. They think they know about the Bible. They think they know about their faith. They don't know how to convert people properly. They make people scared of the Christian faith or hate it. No wonder people don't want to become Christians, folks. No wonder people don't want it. Don't want anything to do with a God. Why are there so many atheists in this world? Why are there so many people? Yes, I get angry at those people who love money, but fuck me dead, they do it for a fucking reason. However much I hate them and I hate their rule over society, but even Christians can do some serious harm as well, financially, to the less fortunate. So I need to go on the 6 o'clock news, folks, Channel 9. Otherwise I'm going to go under, because I have to ration my showers to 1 shower a week and wash my hair once a fortnight. That's how much I have to save my money, folks. That's how much I have to save my money. Otherwise I'm not going to float. Otherwise I'm going to go under before I get to go to air on the 6 o'clock news. I need some control, folks. I need some fucking control. I need to be bloody in control so that my past can go fuck itself down to fucking hell where it belongs, if there is a hell. Oh yeah, we talk about hell, yes, but people, again, don't want to know about Christianity. They don't want to know about God because they've got a good reason, and some people would think that hell is a party. Of course, I beg to disagree, folks, but a lot of people do for a reason. You know, people are sick to the way the Christian faith is bandied around and treated with such hypocrisy and people and fanaticism. You know, honestly, people are just so fucking over it, folks. So yeah, I don't go to church. I don't hang out with fellow believers. Typically I don't. I see them at work sometimes. And they're not all bad, but they still have that same feeling. They make you want to live in the past. People don't, even other Christians don't want fellowship with people like myself. People like myself, we're treated like we're fucking rejects. just because I'm into photocopiers and technology, they seem to think I'm not really a Christian, that my faith is fake. They can go fuck themselves, you fucking church people. Go to hell yourselves, you bitches. I am a Christian, fuck yous. Don't you dare judge me or you shall be fucking judged, bitches. Bit from the Bible, folks. Sorry. So, I am really angry at my fucking fellow Christians. I do not, and I will not hang out with them. Some, as I said, there are some nice ones, but when you scratch the surface, they too can be judgmental. And they judge me, and they judge other people like me, and it's just so fucking aggravating and frustrating, trying to break through this invisible barrier that their judgment is like my past coming to life. They judge me for my past. Well, they can take their fucking love of judging me from the past, they can go stick it up their fucking bums. Arses, fuckwits. Anyway, enough of that. Let's see, we've lost control. I know we've lost a bit of control here, folks, but I had to say it. Folks. And that's come up looking quite a treat. I think we can now call it quits. And the ball is in your court, Channel 9. It's up to you. You can make me or break me. I need your time. I need your bulletin. I need a place on the bulletin so I can put the past behind me, so that the people who've wronged me will know that they've done the wrong thing, and they'll be nice to me, and I'll forgive, because I have to forgive my father and my brother. They hate me, they're bullies because of my past. The people at church because of my past. The people at school, well, they always hated me. And then, of course, the past. So I think we can now call it quits. This rant should hopefully be over, and hopefully I'll gain a little bit of more self-control for the rest of my afternoon on these demos. Okay? Gotta go.